Hey YouTube, we're here again today with my friend Xero. Today he's wanting to actually trim a bit of his dreadlocks off. I know a lot of us get our dreadlocks really long and they get really frustrating, a lot to deal with. His in particular, if you turn around, have gotten like past his waistline, and that is when it becomes a real problem. So he's wanting to trim like 6 inches off and see if maybe we can get it like up to right here. And the idea is we're going to like trim one and use that as a guide to trim all the others, because the hair actually falls at different lengths. And if you want your hair to fall like it did before, you want to cut the exact same amount off of each one, rather than cutting it straight. You know, if we just half right here, he's going to have a hard line and it's not going to be right. It's not going to feel natural. So we're going to cut one and use it as our guide to cut some more. We're going to do that on time lapse and check back at the end. Thanks. That over. So he's cut one about the length of his hand and then some. We'll measure it here in a little while to get an exact length, and using that as guides, section the hair off into 3 different hair ties so that we don't cut the same dreadlock twice. We're pulling one out, using the guide to cut it. The reason we're using the guide, again, is so that they're not all just chopped off at one even length, but they're all the length relative to each other that they were before. So they've all lost 6 inches rather than chopping across the bottom and it being different. This one's actually a split, but the split's way up.
Oh, and the scissors we're using, I bought mine from Amazon. It was like $8, like regular cutting ones. I don't know. It was like $6 or $8.
The ones I've got are from Southwestern Bell Telephone. They're electrician scissors for like cutting copper wire, but they work really well for cutting anything I've ever had to cut with them. We used to cut pennies with them back when I was younger. A friend's grandpa gave them to us. He was retired from the telephone company.
I think 6 inches was a good start. Looks good. So if you guys are wondering, I plan on cutting again next year, but I plan on cutting just 5 inches. So just
Don't want to shock the system.
yeah, I just want to take it piece by piece, reach my way back down to 0.
We almost finished this hair tie. It's growing really quick.
That's good. I wonder if my camera's actually viewing this, since it's probably moved a bit since then.
You want to turn? Maybe?
Yeah,
Or a better angle just in case people can't see what's going on.
yeah, they're probably like, what the hell is going on? In a little bit, we're also going to dissect one of these just to kind of see how it's looked, because if you guys remember from the previous videos, from the deep cleanse, we did a deep cleanse on my hair, so we're going to see just kind of how it looks after that deep cleanse. I haven't washed my hair.
Some of these look really
I forgot
clean,
when.
some of them don't. You can see the end of this one has some build-up, but this one's like really clean.
Yeah, like some of them are fairly clean, others are kind of dusty.
Some photos too.
Is that hair tie loose? I don't want to like just
It'll
so
fall off, but it's not that loose.
cool. Yeah, some of these a little dusty. Might just be from age though, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
This is like your very beginning of your dreadlocks. This 6 inches is probably like your learning curve. When you first got dreadlocks and you really didn't even know what the hell you were doing. That's your first 6 inches, you know. So
actually when
you might even be cutting off some of your shames, you know.
the 6 inches is actually
You're gonna lose this split.
this is the 6 inches is the actual original length of my dreads when I first got them, so it's like everything else is since then.
Yeah, you're about to lose that much.
Good.
Oh, that was a nice, real clean one.
Yeah.
So some of them had a little like dead skin or whatever. You know,
I think it's
back
like,
in the day.
I think it's how compact they are.
Did you use wax in the beginning? The shop you went to?
Yeah, but then I washed my hair
Right.
out completely.
So his first 6 inches also had wax. So some of these that have buildup, most of them are pretty clean. You can see the ends, but like one like that, it's like dead skin and possibly even some wax.
Could be.
That old buildup.
Or maybe just sweat, like dandruff kind of stuff.
Dead skin and sweat's gonna happen. Dude, I finished your pack chunk. There wasn't that many.
Hey,
Hey, calm down.
you guys, get back. But dude, this is so much easier with somebody helping. Because without it, it'd probably take about maybe 30 minutes. And even then, that's being fast. Whew.
I'm
That's-
gonna start on this chunk.
Guys, get back. Go.
For some reason, I imagine like having trouble cutting through them. Big cut, it's really easy.
Yeah. Like, that's one of the biggest things I was worried about. I was like, I don't know how hard it's going to be. Like, I thought
I
these
thought we'd
scissors
have to
were
be
great.
like, our hands would be hurting or something.
Yeah.
But it's not. You've got softer dreads though than some of the other dreads I've worked on. Some people's dreads get a lot harder. His are really soft. His hair is naturally curly, so they kind of got a nice little wave to it. I love all the little kinks and stuff like this one. Has some really good character. I like that. People will tell you that's from not doing proper maintenance sometimes or not backcombing it tight enough originally. That's obviously natural growth, but I think that's what makes it look cool. Individuality.
Oh, yeah. But part of it is being lazy. I was like, I don't feel like doing it. And, you know, like, you also see, like, those past mistakes that I've had. Can you grab one of these? I can only grab 2 out. Cause like some of these kinks are kinks of shame.
Brush the tips out a little bit if you wanted to not have blunted tips. I think just leaving them open like they are is going to be fine.
Yeah, they'll get a little
lose
tail.
water past the way they're supposed to. Will end up being proper.
Man, some of these are. I feel like my left side might be cleaner than my right.
Always save your dreadlocks to cut them off. You never know when you might need them for a repair or something. Take one of these thin ones and say he had a weak spot up here where it was ripping, got in a fight, accidentally burnt your hair, lighting a cigarette, whatever. You could bring this in and with a crochet hook, you could crochet it in and re-secure hair. Or if you cut them all off and decided he wanted to put them back in, if he decides one of these is too short, you could just leave one super long, not cut one.
Yeah, could, you know. Remember, Nellen! Both of y'all, stay over here.
She can't leave the yard if he stays with her.
Oh, both of
I
y'all.
got another collar. Put him in a collar. He wouldn't know how to act with it.
No, he'd freak out. So look at this one. The conjoin happened way up there. So these are still going to be
About 3-4 years ago.
yeah. So we're going to cut 2 at the same time. Actually, use yours so it cuts clean. Nice. So those are going to be slightly
We
short.
only got a few left, man. I've done these other 2 sides.
It's just that backside now.
Ooh. I think you picked a good length. I was thinking it might not be enough originally when you told me. I was thinking a foot was going to be more more needed having hair past your waist and going to what he's going to. His are actually going to be just a little bit longer than mine. Much heavier tips though. Maybe do another deep cleanse.
Oh yeah. Now that you know, there's more.
Wash these ends out nicely.
Yeah. There we go. So we're just working on my last ones here.
Yeah, you got maybe 4 or 5 left.
Thank you.
There's a ton. Just yep.
So I would probably invest in some pretty good scissors or some of those electrician ones. Those were a lot quicker.
Quality scissors.
Yeah. But you know, like I said, like these, maybe I probably should have spent like an extra, I don't know, $5. But it's my first time.
You can use these. See how you like those.
It's like I was trying to twist the thing to where it tightened up, but I don't think it was working on it.
They don't look terrible. I had some that like come with like hair clippers when you buy hair clippers, but I don't know that they would have been that great either. They seem kind of.
Well, we'll try them out real quick so we can let the viewers know.
These are ones that like come with clippers from Walmart, like maybe Remington or something.
Let's try this one out.
That
real quick.
one's nice, huh?
Oh yeah.
These things are proper.
Oh, perfect. We only have 2 left. Alright, so we're going to try this one. This is, where'd you get this one from?
Yeah, that came with one set of clippers and this came with a different set.
Okay. And you said you got them at Walmart or something?
I think one was from Walmart, one was from the actual hair supply. So one was quality and one was not. I want to say that's from the quality set and this is from the Walmart set.
Alright guys, let's find out. See how Walmart does. Because I was thinking about getting some at Walmart, but I could not find one I'd feel comfortable with. Okay. It worked decently, just not at the top, so, you know, you might want to buy like 3 sets of these in case they break.
Electrician scissors, man. These cut pennies in half. Pretty awesome.
I'd go with those, buy like 2 sets. But we're done. Yeah. That took, what, 12 minutes maybe?
Yeah, something like, yeah, exactly. 12 minutes.
I feel a lot lighter. It's a lot different.
Little headbang.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Bruh, that's like, oh my god, like 2 years off right there.
That's crazy.
At least a year or something. I don't know, dude. But it's so much lighter. Especially after the deep cleanse. It's already light enough. Nella, and don't be taking her food. You already ate. So now we can see this bundle here.
Yeah, I'll use one of those too. You can have one of those if you want to use the hair towel.
I'd appreciate that. So,
they have these on the hair towel, and they're just like black headbands, but they work doubled up or whatever for, if you got thick hair, dreadlocks, they work pretty good for hair ties.
Yeah. I used to buy the headband looking one, but I never really used it. I use those, Alright guys, get out of the way.
Look at that.
Don't drop anything.
That's almost like what I started with my extensions.
And if you
That's
look,
crazy.
as a whole, you can see some are dirtier than the others, like these right here. Who knows what it was? For all I know,
Sweat, dead skin, dust.
nasty
Possibly
things.
originally wax.
I mean, hell, even maybe some little organisms in there. Who knows? But we're about to find out. We're gonna cut.
You could cut it long ways. If you want to cut one.
Yeah, let's do that.
Cut it in half. Down
Let's
find
cut
a
the
fat one. This maybe.
Let's see. Guys, watch out.
Calm down.
All right, which one do you think would be best?
Whichever.
Let's try the dirtier one.
All right. Yeah.
So that way.
Cut it long ways.
Guys, back up.
Crazy dogs.
All right, I'm cutting it.
Dreadlock dissection.
I'm stuck. Hey, back up, guys. Neil, you're only getting hurt because you're running into shit. All right.
Negative.
It's pretty hard, so let's find out. Yeah, it was definitely dusty a bit. Might be just like kind of a pocketed area where it was probably too compact.
Yeah.
Or you know, there's good times where sometimes I don't wash my hair for a really long time, like not even really rinse it. So I used to use dry shampoo a bit often, so it might just be the baby powder residue kind of thing that it leaves. So
Past lessons learned.
yeah, so if you guys do use dry shampoo and things, probably go a little easy on it. I was doing track, so like I used a bunch of it because I was always sweaty.
These look good though. Look how clean the ends of that looks. There's nothing wrong with that. We're gonna do some more deep cleans, and he's taking a lot better care of his hair now than he was 6 years ago when he started. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought I was doing well, but not well enough.
It's alright, man. That's cool.
Now we know. This is really neat. Got myself a bushel. Make some rope out of this.
Alright, YouTube. Check you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Peace out.